The 2021 residential mill rate will be increasing to 9.8312, while the non-residential mill rate is increasing to 16.3608. Mayor Gerald Albers says this increase was necessary in order for the city to deliver services residents have become accustomed to.
The mill rate is the last step after a budget to deliver what the city requires and requests of services, both that are required to be provided, like fire and policing, and roads, right through to the recreation and culture that the city supports on a daily basis.
In 2020, Lloydminster City Council decreased the mill rate in response to the COVID-19 pandemic as many residents were left out of work. Now in 2021, with Saskatchewan continuing ahead with reopening, the increased mill rate is in line with 2019 numbers.
2020, the city actually reduced the mill rate and reduced our ask from the public so that we could provide some form of tax relief. And then we get to this year and we look at how much was the city's overall budget, and it's actually fairly comparable where we're at right now with what the 2019 numbers were. So really it's just flattening it out back to a point where it was prior to, the many businesses shut down and the many people not working.
While the mill rate is increasing, many residents who've seen their property assessment decrease are expected to pay less in municipal taxes in 2021.
If the assessment goes down and the mill rate goes up, do you pay more taxes? Not necessarily. So it's going to depend on each individual property owner from that perspective. If your assessment went up from last year, there's a potential you'll be paying a little more tax. If your assessment went down, depending on how the numbers equate, you could see very little, you could see a slight decrease.
Mayor Albers understands many residents don't want to see a higher mill rate, but believes the city is providing necessary services to residents at a good value to taxpayers.
At what point do we cut services to people? And I know it's always easy that people ask me, can't you cut a service? And I said, yes, but what service do you receive that you'd like cut? And I don't get a very strong answer back from anybody because we've enjoyed a very great community, and we still continue to enjoy a great community with great amenities, great services provided at the cost of the taxpayers, which is borne by all of us.
Tax notices will be in the mail on June 18th, with the last date for payment before penalty being July 26th. For Primetime Local News, I'm Jace Mackey.